Hello, we're at Smithills Hall today, which is a Grade 1 listed building situated in a country park. We were commissioned 15 years ago to design a fence for a parterre which they were putting in. Now, one of the particular problems here is that with it being a country park, there's a lot of trees around and there's a lot of rabbits. So we wanted to produce a fence which the rabbits will be kept out of. So part of our archive, we have a lot of the old catalogues. Now this one here is the one called Baylis, which is based in Wolverhampton. This is dated from about 130, 140 years ago. They were producing various types of fencing, one of which is called game-proof fencing. So we went along to the client and we showed them some of these images of the different styles, which we do a number of these different styles, but the one we chose is this one here, which is like the hoop, the tight one hoop at the bottom and the big hoop at the top. So we made this for them. So it was made to measure. We do it just as standard panels normally if you want to. So this is the panels here. It's interwoven metal, as you can see. This is all galvanized or electroplated when we get it and then treated with paint. Now this here, as I said, is 15 years old, no sign of any rust or failing of the paint, so you know we're really pleased with that. As you can see, the parterre, the hedge is all grown up into the hoops. This probably gives you a better understanding of the configuration of it. So it's got the tight wires at the bottom, which are designed to keep the rabbit out, and so the rabbits can't fit through here, and birds can't really fit here, but unless they want to decide to fly in. But some of the, if you've got ducks and hens and stuff like that, it will actually keep them out. Slightly wider gap at the top makes it much more ornate, softer feel to it. And the beauty of this design is, unlike a lot of your later cast iron stuff, it is quite lightweight, but it's also very functional, works much better than using galvanized mesh or something like that around your garden. And as I say, this will last you 40, 50 years. So it's a great, we consider a really good product. One of the issues of this is it had a change of direction, so we wanted to make it so we put a square post on the corners, and then this is drilled and tapped into there, so we can create a 90-degree angle. It'll give a bit of stability as well, so we've been able to create the oblong specific for this. What we also needed to do, because it's got a hoop top, our panels are jointed at this point. We've managed to create an arch where it meets together there, so again it's that continuity of the design. You don't lose the hoop top, you know, and we feel it's important. This is aesthetically, it's much nicer than it not meeting together. As I say, this has been in now for 15 years, so it has grown quite a bit now, so it's matured quite nicely. But another part of the project, we were asked to produce what we call the twisted border edging. Now we produced that as a hoop on its own, which can be pushed into the ground, which we'll show you on another image. But with this one, we created it on a plate, so this was made to the shapes of the beds, so it could be set out and then they put in the ground, and then you could put the gravel path up to it, and you can put the soil directly into it, and it was a ready-made border edging for your parks, your gardens, whichever you want to use it for. Again, we've electroplated it or galvanized it. You know, whilst you can see there's some moss growing on it, say this is 15 years old, the paint's not failed, we're really pleased about that, and it has stood up the test of time. We say we do it in two forms. You can just buy the twisted border edging on its own, which you can either interlock if you want, or you can do as a standalone, and you can just push them in yourself into your garden. We don't need the plate. The plate does help if you've got paths. If you've just got a border in grass, you can just use them as a standard product, and we will show you some other pictures of those at the end of this video. Anyway, I think I can leave it at that for now.